What's up everyone, Doyler here. I'm back on the Cheddar account for another Broken Spaces run. This time I promise I'm not going to run that abysmal Penny Horus comp. So hoping to get it done in 49 tickets. Maybe we'll buy a few more for the video. We will see how it goes. So first up, let me throw the ticket tracker up. Clear off my 11 ticket run from earlier tonight. That was a fun one. Be sure to watch that if this comes out first. And let's do some gearing. So we're not running Penny because she sucks. See how that does. We don't need a Death Swarm. We're running a Sigmund. Sigmund is better than Death Swarm. Run it like this. Sigmund does burn. Death Swarm does not matter. Alright, so assuming that these three can survive, this lineup will be perfectly money. So it's not really going to matter until like 4, but we'll see. Let's ticket number 1. I don't know if we'll be able to clear Margaret in one ticket. It is to be seen. We do have the Glittery Antlers now on Garuda, which will obviously help. It would be nice if Elyvia was E3 for Purify, but not too worried about it. So it should be around 5 kill once Garuda gets that active off. Don't even need the active. Awesome. Nice and easy. So we started with 49 tickets. Let me write that down as well. And used 1 on BS1. So ticket number 2, Broken Spaces 2. Imagine running Drake instead of Sigmund. Oh, I showed off Cruz in the Penny Horus Broken Spaces. It's not good. Cruz makes this team worse. Whoever I replace, I mean, he can only really replace Elyvia anyway. And I didn't realize how big the gap between Elyvia and Cruz would be. I thought he would bring some utility to the team. Nah, absolute trash. I thought it would be closer. I really did, just with his energy feeding and armor break, but it was real bad. We'll look at Horus's damage after this too. He's just super survivable. We could maybe go a 1-3 split on him as well. He only has a block HP stone anyway, so it's not like he can get that much more aggressive. He would really just go 1-3 and lose some block, so it might even be better to keep him with the full warrior set. Baldy's the one doing all of that testing for me. We'll just figure out all of the best ways to run Horus from his ridiculous testing. Yeah, like I love Cruz and Tower and stuff like that, but Cruz's best utility comes from that stun of his, more so than anything else. I forget. I've got a video of how far the 10-star horse got me on the free-to-play account. It's not terrible. For sure. Alright, so we'll finish it with this Garuda active probably, maybe before. So round 11 is slightly concerning, but with that Glitter Antlers game, we will ramp up, so might still be able to take Margaret in 1 ticket. The goal is to just clear this whole thing in 49. Yep. So ticket number 3. For comparison, my Garuda run was 26 tickets, but that had a Drake, a Deathsworn, a Elyvia, and Belrain as well. And the one we did on Hellboy's account took 48 or 49 tickets with very similar setup, although we did not run a Horus. Yeah, this account actually had an E5 Sigmund at one point. It was regressed, and then the food was used to eventually build up Sherlock to E3. I didn't do a swap because I still wouldn't have a Sherlock, short copies, so I did regression. But it had an E5 Sigmund, so there is some content with E5 Sigmund. It's interesting. In hindsight, I should have tried a weird Sigmund boost count, but I don't miss it. E5 Sigmund does help a ton in getting to Death 1, though, I'll say that. Splendid Antlers Rust would be a fun one just to see how many tickets. I mean, I just did 11 with Radiant Antlers Athaqua. I wonder how much lower that could get with like a Splendid Antlers, and I can't really improve the team that much more. Another Rogan actually could. Yeah, Margaret is looking like 2 tickets unless we really start to ramp up now, and we do not get Phoenix buff that time. Yeah, unless that last active from Garuda is huge, it's not gonna have the Phoenix buff unfortunately. It's gonna time with her basics, not her active. And she doesn't even get it. Awesome, yeah, definitely a 2-ticket Margaret. Feels bad. Posture check. Yeah, I should probably do that. So we will have around 15 active, but it's not going to finish this off. It's going to be a 2-ticket Margaret, unless this is insane. Yep. 2-ticket Margaret. So, not terrible damage. 6 billion from Garuda. Almost a billion from the Horus, so I think his build is fine. Almost over a billion from the Siggy. So, that's... Yeah, I won this account. So that's a 2-ticket Margaret. Hopefully we can knock out Gru fairly quickly. Obviously it's going to take at least 2 tickets. My guess is 4. We'll watch the first one. Everything goes well, we'll skip it. Don't want to make people sit through too many tickets. Yeah, Big House gave this account away. I've got a giveaway for an account on iOS on one of my Tuesday videos. Be sure to comment if you're watching this. Try and win it. So the downside to a comp like this is no one's going to die. So there's a lower chance for Phoenix to always hit Garuda. But I don't really have a sacrificial hero because I can't run Drake instead of Sigmund. And the bleed pet is Wolf. I don't know if Horse can be used as a bleed setter. I haven't looked into it. Yeah, I don't have any Android accounts to give away at the moment. The only one I have planned is that race account, but that's going to take another like month or 2. I wonder if Horse can be used as a bleed setter with Wolf. That'd be interesting. I haven't looked into who his bleed hits and how many rounds it lasts for a while. Oh man, this is looking... I mean, it's going to start ramping up around 10, but 4 tickets may have been a low estimate. Yeah, 4 accounts is a lot. Yeah, the double asthma account's fun. I wonder if there's any cool content we could do with that still. Yeah, I mean, if they ever add loadouts, that would make life much easier. Especially when I log on to other people's accounts and just absolutely savage their gear and heroes. But even for my accounts, when I swap between stuff like Aspen and PvE. Survivability is obviously fine. So, how do we do in the end? 3.7 billion. Yeah, that's a rough one, even with our setup. So, 44. 7 tickets, so a bit off. 7 tickets for Broken Spaces 4. Still moving along, not terrible. That's a hard one for this team for sure. I mean, loadouts don't even make it that much less idle. It's just so much less clicking to move the same gear back and forth and back and forth. So yeah, stuns are going to be hard, which is why we've got Elyvia in the front. She's technically the least necessary. Although I guess that's more relevant for BS6. This should take a similar number. I'm guessing 9 tickets. While they do have higher hit points than the Gru Wave, they are they're less tanky and they have less debuffs. The biggest problem with this wave is they stack up multiple CCs, so even if you have Purify, you may not get out. I do forget that sometimes, especially if it's a wave that I skip. So my guess was 9 tickets for this wave. We'll see how that goes. Survivability is obviously still fine. Getting that damage is hard. So the problems with a team like this are, again, Belrain and Phoenix buffs aren't always going to land on our soul damage dealer. Hey, Icy, thanks for the follow. And she got Belrain's active, so this should be a nice big one. Nice. Alright, so in the end, 6.5 billion, that's what we want to see, really, with a comp like this. A ton of damage from that horse. Yeah, just under 5 billion from Garuda. So, that's 1 for 17%, so it should be less. So, 37. 5 tickets for BS5, not bad at all. So this is ticket number 17, updating it this time. Alright, Hellboy, have a good night. Thanks for joining. So ticket number 17, not going bad at all so far. This one will be hard. I'm guessing we'll get about 3 billion, just the sheer CCN and garbage they could throw out on everyone. 3 billion, 2 to 3 billion per attack is a lot closer to what I expect to see. Again, we'll watch the first one and then smash through it. Survivability is looking alright. We may lose someone in the later rounds, but it's not terrible. Rain buff does hit Garuda, so she will have it for her 14 active. Might actually be closer to... This might be higher than I expected. Yeah, 4.4 billion, so higher than I expected. 3.7 from Garuda, so not bad. So that was ticket number 17. We're at 32. Smash right through it. Ooh, that was a rough one. So that took 30 tickets for BS6. That is definitely our wall. BS7, we may have to buy some attempts. I was hoping to get it done in under 50, but not looking possible. Broken Spaces is still pretty rough on this account. Probably won't take 50 tickets for this one. BS7 can be easier than 6 as long as you can survive. We're looking low though. Alright, both get hit by Phoenix, so that's good. They'll have heal over time plus Belrain's healing. The minus heal is obviously hurts though. Oh, this is 47. Sorry, we used 46 before this. So we're living still around 9, so not shabby survivability wise. Unfortunately, our Garuda does not have a ton of damage. Garuda tends to do better with less heroes on the field and more buffs being fed to her. So swapping this for a Drake, swapping this for a Deathsworn, and even swapping the Belrain for the Elyvia would be better. So we are going to start dying soon, probably. Siggy looks to be the first to go. He's got 11 stacks of that heal debuff on him. He is not really getting healed at all. If he survives, we'll see what Belrain does to him. Yep. So we lived around 13, so not bad. We're going to start dying, though. It's just sort of inevitable with a comp like this. But we made it most of the way. So 4.2 billion, not terrible. That means we'll need roughly 20 more tickets. So let's buy 18 right now. We don't need the gems. This is for the content. Still about twice as good as the penny run we did on this account, but this account still, even with that Glittery Antlers cane, is struggling to clear broken spaces. 150 tickets isn't struggling. It's it's what you get every month, but I'd like it for me to be less, especially because we had to buy a bunch of gems this month. Yeah, it's a long stream today, John. Started at 7:30. It's almost 5 hours. Oh, we're not going to finish it. Yep, 4 billion. So ticket number 79 is our unlucky number. So it'll be 33 on Broken Spaces 7 probably. Let's skip it. That should do it. Oh my goodness. We still didn't clear it. And another 1% video for you guys who have watched my other Broken Spaces video. Like clockwork, I leave Broken Spaces with 1% left. Let me update the ticker while this runs. This is ticket number 80. Definitely spent more gems than I would have liked. And I get another video where I leave Broken Spaces 7 with 1 hit point. Or 1%. Feels bad, man, but I guess if you're going to have consistent content, you have consistent content. So, started with 49 tickets, ended up using 80. So we bought 31 tickets. Unfortunately, that was a nice spend of 1,500 gems that I was hoping not to do, but I do it for you guys. Alright, round 5. I hate you, RNG. So that'll be it for this run. We did it in 80 tickets. Obviously better than the Penny Horus run, but this account still needs a bit more support-wise, and we'll build up tickets for next month, hopefully spend less gems. So that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Maybe consider, joining on Patreon or Twitch to make up for all of the gems I waste for you guys. But I will catch you guys tomorrow.